Roll up gas, baby.
Jesus.
Another one. We coming. Got friggin' black folks.
African Americans, if you will.
Yeah.
In the goddamn room.
We're back in the trap.
Doing what they always do. Fucking up. Can we talk about how black folks fuck up? Specifically black folks named Crespo.
Oh, shit.
Wow. What was I doing? I was on time.
I don't know. I just want to give you shit.
You wasted like 40 minutes because you was fucking waiting for your fucking...
I said, let's go. Y'all said y'all wanted to wait.
Yeah, because we ain't even going to get into all that shit.
We're going to beat you with your own beverage.
Whenever we're podcasting and we're setting up thing like, hey, this time and date we're going to do a podcast, you don't schedule other things during your job.
That's true.
So
this is what we're doing.
Who's fucking up?
All right.
You fucking clear your schedule.
Clear it out.
And say, hey, fuck you. I got shit to do. I got work.
Hey, you.
I mean, even though, it's just podcasting and fucking around, but, we got to stay consistent, baby.
This is our job.
I only make time for your mother.
I mean, that's it. That's the only acceptable. One second. Let me get a drink out there.
Water. It's vodka.
No, that's vodka. That's vodka.
Make time for my mama.
Yes.
This is vodka, man.
I like to take her to Applebee's and get cheese sticks.
Crespo's mama and a computer are very similar.
How's this?
Because both things you have to punch information into.
I like it.
God damn it. Who we got
This
here?
is coming from the dum-dum who told me to leave the door unlocked. Why not if the door is unlocked?
And we got Young Bellic in the building. Close the damn door. Yeah, they're redoing the whole world. Don't you know these things?
I wish they would have put a road.
Yeah, they're doing construction on our street, and they put no signs up, no nothing.
Yeah.
They're just like,
do the road and then come back tomorrow.
they're like,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
We're just gonna park all that shit in front of people.
Man.
Do I need to get you a fucking mic? You about to hang out? All right, goddamn it.
He'll be okay. He don't need fucking shit. He can sit over there like
I'll give this nigga a mic.
goddamn peanut gallery.
Get him a mic.
All right, y'all vamp for a second.
So, Crespo.
Yes, sir. Eddie Winslow, what was he doing?
Oh my God.
He was in the back of the room. Eddie Winslow from Family Matters, come to the front of the congregation right now. What the fuck was you doing back there, boy?
Eddie Winslow's.
You see that video, Young Bellic? That nigga was rubbing on that Transformer meat.
I mean, if that's what he likes, that's on him.
Hey, you know what the fucked up thing about it is? That nigga's engaged though.
Is he?
Yeah, to an actual woman.
That's weird.
I know, crazy.
I mean, when she sees that, I mean, they might not be engaged anymore.
Probably not. That nigga was like kissing that bitch in the mouth and holding the Transformer meat. I said, "Oh my God, what is that?"
I mean, if that's what he likes, But
That nigga tried to tell me it was a photo shoot. I was like, nah, nigga, that wasn't no photo shoot. That was in the back.
I mean, even if it's a photo shoot, one, what's a photo shoot for?
Thank you.
And two, like if you know it's a dude in women's clothing, like, I mean, you knew it's a dude.
You know it's a dude.
Biologically, that is a dude.
Yeah, he knew better.
But if that's what he likes.
I mean, hey, I'm not judging the guy. I'm just surprised. I was like, though, Eddie Winslow? Like, not my nigga Eddie Winslow from Family Man. That nigga, you remember the intro when he used to hop off like the little Camaros, like a little cherry red Camaro?
Yeah.
I was like, hey, that's the nigga right there.
Mic check.
Yep. But that was,
First of all,
it was like 19.
you are judging him, 100%.
Well,
That's what we're doing right now.
I didn't mean it.
Let's see.
But
What's old boy's name?
Eddie Winslow.
Eddie Winslow is not his name. His real name is not Eddie.
His
Winslow.
real name doesn't matter.
His
When
real
you
name is
play
that
a
nigga from
character
Family Matters.
for almost 10 to 15 years,
Yeah,
you are
that's-
now
that's-
that
All
person.
right, I'm gonna Google. I mean, Darius McCrae. That's his name.
Carlton is a perfect example.
Okay.
Exactly. That's Carlton. That nigga's Carlton. I don't even know that nigga real name.
Okay.
I have a
So
quick question. Did you talk about yourself in the chat?
Yeah.
yeah. For whatever
That
reason, he
wasn't me.
felt the need to big up himself in the chat for some reason.
Was that me?
Okay, so Darius McCrae kissing Sydney Starr on video surfaces after denying relationship with his mother.
That's good.
Wait, what?
I didn't see that. I just seen the video on World Star Hip Hop. The first video was them taking pictures. The second video was them in the back room with the camera where he didn't know the camera was going because that nigga was being real suspect.
All right, well let's read this article here. So it says actor Darius McCrae, Eddie Winslow.
Eddie
He
Winslow.
denied dating trans model and reality TV star Sydney Starr after rumors. I mean, I'm just being honest right here. I mean, just looking at that picture, if you see that, like
Yeah, it looks like a woman.
that,
That's a transformer.
you would have
know that.
no idea unless somebody told you. Judging just from this picture right here,
Yeah.
you're like, that's a bad bitch.
You wouldn't know from a picture. You'd have to be in person.
Right.
But yeah, honest. I mean, in
But
these technologies, man.
A
like,
video surfaced showing had the pair sharing a passionate kiss as the curvaceous model grinds on the 45-year-old actor.
Damn, he's 45.
I mean, you know, Family Matters was a long time ago.
That's true.
Eddie Winslow.
Everywhere.
Everywhere you look, everywhere. Like, why is that song so damn raspy?
I don't know. They were smoking
Same- it was
cigarettes
like that.
while
It
they
was
were
like-
doing it.
It was the same guy that was doing like all that shit. You got a friend in me.
I don't think it was that guy.
I
It
don't
wasn't
think
that.
it was the
It
same
was a different guy.
Okay.
Different guy.
Sorry.
Come on, man.
White guy.
I don't think it was the
I
white
didn't
guy.
know.
I mean, whatever. Who it doesn't. I think they were doing some like photo shoot thing or something. I don't know. It doesn't
Whatever.
necessarily. Yeah, I don't think he's dating her. But
Who gives a shit?
whatever.
But, you know, I mean, Eddie Winslow, you know. But you're right. I mean, seeing this person, you would be like, oh, you know, and then, you know.
And then she pulls out a big old meat hammer on you.
Right,
And you're like, ah, god damn
run
it.
away.
But the argument is she pulls out a big ass meat pocket.
A meat hammer. It ain't a meat
No.
pocket.
She's transformed, obviously.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean she cut her fucking dick off. She got big titties.
She didn't.
I mean, maybe.
And I'm not.
I don't know. Obviously.
But it's still a dude.
I mean, but
Yeah, it is.
okay, but then
It is.
even at that point, though, if you have no idea what is, yeah, you find out later, maybe like, oh, hey, that used to be a dude, but you're like, oh, but I ate her pussy. You're like,
You're gonna feel some way.
maybe like you got tricked or something, but
No, yeah, you're gonna be angry.
Like-
That's what I was gonna say. Did he get tricked?
I don't know. That's part of the scenario, I guess, or the questions of it.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely weird,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
it you know, I mean,
Whatever.
as long as they ain't killing anybody.
You guys see they're talking about making new uniforms for the Hooters waitresses.
Are they?
I seen the new uniforms. They're
What are they
like
making?
thongs almost.
If you had to take a guess and you just hear Hooters is going to make new uniforms for their staff,
Yeah.
in what direction do you think they're going to go?
Like bikinis?
No, I mean that's not what it is. But
Are
I mean,
they-
do you think
are
they're
they-
gonna? Do you
are
think
they
they're gonna try to
still-
cover them up more or cover them up less?
Are they focusing on breasts though?
Well, just if you just hear,
They're gonna cover.
you
it up
hear
more.
the headline,
They're covering it up more.
Hooters waitresses are having new uniforms.
Yeah.
What is your immediate thought? Like, are they gonna cover them up more or are they gonna cover them up less?
Cover them up more,
That's what I would think,
but that's not it.
but that's not the case.
What are they? Are they covering up less?
Yes, so they're essentially. I mean, obviously, some of them were complaining, but they're like booty shorts now that they have, like, and they don't have to wear that. Obviously, they can still wear the older shit, but it's just even deeper cut. Instead of focusing on the titties, because there's probably a bunch of bitches that ain't got no titties working there, they got to focus on that ass. Marcus, you had your hand up in the back
Yes,
there?
sir.
I did. I'd like to ask a question. Does that make the food taste better?
No,
Then I'm not going there.
unfortunately not.
I don't care what booties are dancing.
Yeah.
If I'm going somewhere to eat,
Yeah, I still have no desire to go to Hooters at all. I just thought that was kind of an interesting.
I mean, that's
Little
cool and
headline
all. Like
bit of information.
Hooters and Twin Peaks, they're kind of the same restaurant.
Yeah.
But like, if you go there and you know the food is trash, but you go just to stare at these bitches who I would say probably 60% of them probably don't look that great. Then
Quit hitting shit.
then you're a crazy person because, like, most of the women who work here, some of them probably look attractive.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
I mean, there obviously has to be some sort of standard, but I haven't been in the fucking Hooters in a long time.
But at the same
either,
time, though,
but-
like, I know the food isn't that great.
No.
So sitting there eating trash food that costs probably a little
That's
bit,
overly
it
priced.
probably costs the same as like going to Applebee's or something.
No. I think it's more.
Because Applebee's, each plate is like anywhere from 11 to 12 to 14.
I think Hooters is more expensive.
Dude, I'm not paying $20. I'm not paying Capital Grill prices to go to Hooters.
Yeah.
To
I mean,
look
but
at these
it's
bitches.
environment. I mean, what it is, it's like a low tier strip club. It's
Well, what's
it's a
beat up to that shit?
precursor to a strip club.
That's trash. I'd rather just go
Do
to
what?
a strip club that
What's
serves
beat up
food.
to that shit? To Hooters, price wise.
Oh, I don't know. It's probably similar. Maybe.
Like I said, I get their whole shtick and
Yeah.
what they're trying to do, but these restaurants are for like 18-year-olds
Yeah.
or like 65-year-olds.
Yeah. 18-year-olds and 65-year-olds.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Like,
Because it's some decently attractive
I mean, there's
waitress that's gonna maybe like
I don't know.
somewhat
if any of y'all
flirt
have
with you a little bit.
done this when you were
to
kids,
try to
but
get
you go
tips.
to Hooters, like, you know, you get taken by an older person to Hooters to take pictures with the Hooters bitches.
No.
When you was kids.
Never as a kid. I
No?
never been to Hooters as a kid. I didn't realize you could take kids into Hooters
Yeah.
until I was in there. Like I went in there like at like 17, 18 or something like that, you know, and seen families in there like with their kids. I'm like, you bring your fucking kids
Fucking
here? What
child
the
up here,
fuck? Like
bro.
I'm here trying to look at bitches. The fuck?
And that's what it is. Like, that's
Of course
either
that's what it
the
is.
husband, like, and the wife going, and the husband's trying to look at bitches. and
Yes,
all that,
but
they taking the kids and, you know,
yes.
seeing if they like bitches or not.
It's a version of a strip club that the husband could take the family to, be like, hey, come on, like, and because he can't go to the
Feel
real
good
strip
about
club,
paying it.
you
Yeah,
know.
like,
But you ain't getting none of it. You get a little bit of eye candy, maybe,
Yeah,
depending on,
they're
you know.
nowadays you just see drug users, Adderall bitches.
yeah,
You know, bitches that smoke way too much.
like at strip clubs.
I mean,
Nah, Hooters.
what at Hooters?
At Hooters?
I haven't been
I
there
mean,
forever.
I just don't. Hooters just, if you're gonna go look to stare at women who are half dressed, why don't you just go to the strip club?
Yeah, and look at them all the way undressed.
Because at the strip club, you can be in there for 45 minutes to an hour, get your rocks off, and then stop at Poncho's on the way home.
But you ain't no chicken wings though.
I don't want no trash ass chicken wings.
That's a fact though too. Yeah,
Yeah,
Hooters
their
doesn't have
wings
good-
are not
Yeah, they haven't
even
had good
good.
food for a while. I do agree on that. And I don't agree to go there to see bitches either. That shit is whack. But
Yeah, I mean, it's
I was just saying,
it's like
you take your
simping.
young son to Hooters to see if you like bitches, because you can't take him to the strip club.
not even. I mean, I guess maybe, but not even that. You can just go out. There's bitches. Other places. Other places have
Facts.
waitresses. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't. I ain't feeling it.
No.
But I don't know. What else is going on in the world these days?
I don't know, man. How y'all doing, bro? It's been a minute.
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm not too bad, bro. Quincy got gray and shit on his beard. I ain't seen you in a long time, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
It's probably
You got all these grays.
It's been like 4
I'm gonna die
years.
this shit.
You gonna die?
Yeah.
You gonna die with some just for men stuff?
With some soul glow.
You should die
Shit.
blue Friday.
soul glow.
Bro, you can't hit
Have a-
any blunts that we pass around because that shit's
It'll be like, boom, just ignite in the flames immediately.
Them
Yo,
shits turn to
shit,
wizard
just-
sticks.
He just take one hit and his whole beard just catches fire. No, fuck that.
Nah,
You
Quincy
know-
don't got no inflammable beard.
But when it's full of grease, it is.
Yeah.
Shit.
Bro, they was the Soul Glow. They was
Got that
putting their
duck
head
grease.
on the goddamn shit and like they was just dripping off. Like that's how you start a fire. Damn it! Don't nobody want that. Be doing
Like,
that
Let
shit.
me put this shit and let it drip and be the repellent on my shoulder and my sleeve. Like,
It's just like, oh shit, fucking looking like Richard Pryor and shit. Be doing that. What else is
Going up in flames like Richard Pryor.
Don't be doing that. What's going on?
Oh my God.
What's going on in the world? Damn it.
I mean, there's obviously a
homeboy died.
bunch of shit.
The kidnapper or the
The
hiker kidnapper Laundry.
Brian Laundrie, they said they found his remains. Let's see. I mean, this is some world star. I mean,
We ain't
this
gotta watch this
still.
shit, but
I don't know.
I mean,
said
they
that-
essentially found him. Like they found his remains in like this like Florida. Was it Florida?
Wildlife preserve.
Like, wildlife preserve, like out in the middle. But I mean, like, do you really think they found him?
I mean, here's
or
my
did
thing.
they just find some teeth of him?
I mean, I don't know. 'Cause that's a. Obviously, we'll never know.
Because let's go with
Did
this.
they find-
Let's
what all
let's
they
let's
found?
go with this, right? How long has he been missing?
Couple weeks,
Like 2 weeks,
maybe.
3 weeks, a month? How long does it take for a body to decay?
That's exactly my thing. Like they said, they found a human skull among skeletal remains. What did these skeletal remains look like? Was he picked
because
apart
my
by
thing is-
animals?
But dude, there's no way because even okay, so let's go with it's Florida.
Oh my! The
What-
Chiefs don't even bring up the Chiefs right now.
who brought the cheese?
Oh, that's
Oh.
homie. What I don't understand is like okay, so if an animal eats you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we'll say alligator, crocodile, like were his bones smashed to shit? Like,
I mean, it might not have been alligator,
but out there in the middle of that, dude, no animal is just going to like. How
they-
many skeleton did they find his skeleton all intact?
I don't know. I mean, obviously they're not saying that necessarily. They said they found skeletal remains. They didn't say they found a body.
Right.
But what?
But I mean, for a skeleton, for a body to be outside, I think that it would take.
I would imagine it would take a while for all of the meat to decompose off your bones, unless animals were eating it. Which, if you're out in the woods, I
That
would
makes-
imagine they would be. Like even if you
makes
just
sense.
pass out and die, and you're just a dead body there, motherfuckers are gonna eat you
I get that, but I don't know. I just find it suspicious.
for sure, because they're not saying it is pretty quick for them. Don't do that. What are you doing, man? Stop fucking with shit. That do you
Those
think
go to
that's a
your
mic cable?
headphones.
Those are headphones.
That goes.
That goes to your headphones.
In your headphone.
God.
Hi.
Don't touch buttons.
Get back
Don't
in
touch
your-
this.
Get back in your chair.
Yeah.
Go back to your prison.
And this nigga taking all goddamn day fucking lollygagging.
That's what
the
Crespo
fuck-
does.
Our guest for next week.
Bet. But do that not during a podcast. Maybe.
Maybe on like a Tuesday.
Maybe
or
on like
something.
a time when we're not live.
like on a Tuesday or something. You know, a Wednesday.
God.
Crespo will be at work and be like, I'm gonna take a break and come back 2 hours later. Tell
Like,
me-
where'd Crespo go?
I had to go take a
I ain't
nap,
seen that
bitch.
nigga in 20 minutes.
Crespo's like, I had to go drop my mail off at the post office.
I had to go do a load of laundry.
Like, what?
I had to go home and get my clothes, you know.
I went home and deboned the whole chicken.
Right? Like, what the fuck?
Oh, my
God
God.
damn it. But yeah, I don't know how. I mean,
You think you did it?
do I think he did it?
Yeah.
Yes.
That nigga definitely did it. He told on himself when he fucking went to his parents' house and had his parents tell that bullshit ass lie to my they don't know where he is.
That's how was that telling on himself?
My thing is this.
He went to your parents'
but like
house.
we talked
So,
like we
where would you go?
but like we
He should
talked
kept
about
his ass in that dusty ass van.
So, like, police can come find you?
I mean, like we talked
Fuck
about
that.
like, a couple
He was
podcasts
innocent.
ago, if one of us, like say me and Nico, is traveling the world and we get into an argument and Nico comes back home and everybody's like, "Where's Marcus?" And he's like, "Oh."
Even better scenario.
Like
Crespo, you and your girl go out on a nice road trip adventure.
Okay.
And you come back alone. Are you, and let's say you were completely innocent in this whole scenario, you didn't do nothing wrong.
Crespo did it.
Are you going to go straight to the police and be like, "Hey, I know this looks really bad on me."
I would report,
and I was
came back. I reported the minute I knew she was missing.
I mean, I think maybe he did. I don't know.
I just find it very suspicious. I think he did it. I mean,
Maybe.
Body language, actions, the way you go about things. Because, like you said, like if it's you and your girlfriend are on a road trip and you come back and I'm like, "Hey, where's and you're like, "Who?" And I'm like, "Oh,
I don't remember no.
And then the police knock on the door with her parents and they're like, "Hey, you seen and
I ain't seen that bitch.
Who?
Then I'm like, Quincy,
Not ringing any bells.
like what happened? Like, cause how long were they together?
I don't know.
I mean,
Not that long, probably.
Together.
Like it'd be one thing.
story?
Like
4 was it 4 years or some shit like that?
I mean, that's a
don't know.
good amount of time.
2 years. They were engaged either way, so there's some time.
Okay, so
Not necessarily.
I mean, some people
But
get
it was.
engaged.
This bitch was
right
like
at the gate.
21 or something.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't that old, so she couldn't have. They didn't have that much time together.
My thing though is like, I think he
Yeah,
did
they
it.
did
I
have
mean,
4
when
years,
you make like the actions he did and then you disappear and like,
Here's my thing, though.
even if you didn't do it, what I would do is as soon as I got back home, I'm gonna go find me a lawyer and be like, "Look,
Okay.
Yeah.
look, she like you said, what
Look,
if she
that
just,
bitch was crazy.
like
I
what if,
told you.
what if like you said last time, like what if she jumped out of the van and just took off in the desert and it's nighttime, you can't see her,
Yeah,
she's making some
just
lefts, rights,
took off in the night.
she just zigzagging, she looking like Tyreek Hill, just gone, and you're like, well, shit,
Yeah, you gonna call 12?
You gotta let that shit go.
because
Or you
at
just
the-
gonna keep driving?
But at the same time-
my
Be like,
girlfriend
hey.
jumped out the van. And
but at,
She left.
but at the same
I
time,
don't know what that bitch.
they
is
were
doing.
in the middle of what, Wyoming or Wisconsin, wherever
Yeah.
the fuck they were. Well, it was Wyoming. Okay,
Okay, hold on.
Even if you don't have
yeah.
cell phone reception, at some point you're gonna get it.
Let's play this scenario
So,
out.
Don't you think you would call the police at least? Because even if Crespo was crazy and jumped out of the van, I'd be like, well, fuck.
That's different. All right. Let's play the scenario out. Crespo,
Let's
you
do it.
are driving in a van
Yes.
in the middle of nowhere.
Crespo?
Your girl has just jumped out of the van,
Fuck.
ran off and skittered off into the night,
Yes.
disappeared into some bushes. And you are now calling 911,
Yes.
and I am the 911 operator.
Ah, shit.
Okay.
Role play.
Here we go.
911, what's your emergency?
Yeah, officer. I just pulled over the side of the road. My bitch just jumped out the van. The bitch acting crazy. What do I do?
Sir, your bitch is acting crazy. Can you be a bit more elaborative? This is a line for emergencies only.
Officer, help! My girlfriend just jumped out of the van and she ran off into the bushes. I don't know what to do.
Okay, sir, remain calm. Remain calm.
Help
Now,
me, Oprah Winfrey.
Where are you? Where are you located? And where is your girlfriend?
We are in the middle of nowhere, officer. We just pulled over on the side of the road. She jumped out of the van. She ran in some bushes. I don't know where she is.
All right, have you guys been fighting?
She said I couldn't read good.
Okay. And all right, sir. Be very very careful and stay put. We have a squad car on the way, and then
Thank you.
and then they're gonna lean over and be like, "All right, this nigger fucking killed his girlfriend. Go out there and arrest him." All right, sir. Remain calm. Stay on the line. We're tracing your shit right
what
now.
Did you just whisper over there, officer?
Definitely shoot that nigger when you get there.
You're gonna hoop me, shoot me.
But I mean, yeah, how is that gonna look? Like 12 is gonna show up and be like, okay, sir, so what's going on? You said your girlfriend ran off into the night? You guys been you been drinking this evening, sir?
Nope.
Has your girlfriend been drinking?
Yep.
Yo.
Okay.
I'm gonna incriminate
I said
that
no.
bitch.
I said no.
I'm incriminating that bitch.
I mean,
Either
definitely-
way, it does not look good on you.
It
Like they're
doesn't
going
look
to
good.
immediately think you did it.
Okay, what if you
You did something.
Sad but true.
What if you flip the roles?
Okay.
Do you think they would immediately arrest her?
No. If she called the police and was like, "Oh my God, I was driving and then I was complaining to my boyfriend and he was saying, 'Bitch, you can't drive,' so he jumped out of the car,
Sir, we're
and
gonna
he
need
ran
you
off
to,
into the night."
sir,
Ma'am?
we need you to calm down. I can't understand a fucking word you're saying.
They gonna do like Patrice O'Neal did. They gonna pull up, have a flashlight,
Yeah.
shine into the
Like-
woods. That niggas did.
I don't see him. Yeah, be like, "Ma'am, so you're saying your boyfriend ran away?"
Quincy pulls
All right.
up. Quincy's 12. He pulls up one of the flashlights from the dollar store. The big plastic one, just like,
Flashes it on the tree a couple of times. Nope. Don't see him.
here you go.
Let's call it up, guys. The weather, it's too inclement. We can't be out here.
You need a ride back.
65.
We're gonna
catch ammonia.
We're gonna
But yeah,
need to
I mean,
come back in the morning.
It's just a crazy story, all in general. I mean,
Here's the thing, though. Ultimately, he is. If this really is his body and he's really dead,
yeah.
he's forever innocent.
What
Yeah.
if he faked his death?
I mean,
That's what I said.
even
He
better.
threw his teeth in there.
Like, he just- yeah, the-
there's
But
some
I mean,
other stuff.
Bro, I mean, who is this guy? A fucking Agent 47, fucking Mission Impossible
Hey,
motherfucker,
you never know.
the Russian spy?
You never know.
Like,
Tupac
you
did
know, hey,
Elvis did it.
one day you steal a man's car and then you find out he's a crazy person.
I mean, yeah.
You know?
I guess that's true.
That
That
fucking
happens.
nobody's John Wick. Like, those things happen. No, I mean, that's a movie. But, I mean, this dude, I think he's just a total fuck. I think he killed his girlfriend. He panicked, didn't know what to do, and offed himself.
Possibly.
Just
Or he
for
went
his
out
house
into
for a
the
couple
woods. I don't
days.
even know. Here's the
Do
thing,
you
though.
think he shot himself, or did he
No.
just jump into a pit full of alligators? Like, that sounds
No,
like a
well, he didn't
horrible
jump
death.
into a pit full of alligators
You
because
know
they
what I
found his
mean?
skeletal
Speaking of alligators,
remains.
you said nigga swim that alligator?
Huh?
What?
Speaking of alligators, did you see that man outswim that alligator on World Star Hip Hop?
Yeah, fuck that.
That shit was insane. I was like, boy, what were you doing in that water? Continue.
Yeah, it's scary. But I
But
think this dude, I think he
he
killed his girlfriend.
Maybe.
I think
But
he did.
She died by
he didn't.
strangulation, so I think somebody killed her. And it's
Yeah,
it's
somebody
said that he
killed her.
I think he just got to the point.
I think you're
where-
talking to the wrong side of your mic.
I think he just got to the point where
Yeah,
he
there you go.
snapped. Whatever they were fighting about, whatever shit was going on. I don't know where you get to the point where you're like, I'm gonna strangle someone, because that's a pretty.
Wait a minute.
That's a pretty.
You don't know how you
personal-
get to the point where you
She's gonna
strangle
let down
somebody?
today.
I've never strangled anyone.
I haven't either, but you can't imagine a scenario or
Yes,
a
but I
nagging,
think-
annoying, stuck in a van with a constantly nagging woman
But
who would
that
just.
doesn't-
Was it? Do you think it was a combative situation?
They,
where
I
he-
mean, if this is the scenario, if he choked her to death,
But
it wasn't just like they were driving and everything was cool. Like, hey, you want to stop and get some food? Oh, wait a minute.
You want to get some ice cream?
Yeah.
She's like, remember
no,
that time?
like she's probably like, why don't you go that way? I said we should go fucking this way. You don't ever listen to me. I'm a blah, 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 blah. And he's like, you fucking bastard.
But I mean, to strangle some.
And she's like, you little dick motherfucker. That's why
But-
you ain't shit. I'm gonna fuck your brother when I see him again. Blah blah blah. I already fucked him. I sucked his dick 8 times. And then he's like, you fucking bitch.
I mean, to strangle someone, that's pretty personal death.
For
Like,
sure.
You look and watch the death set into someone's face. That's
Maybe it was an accident.
How do you accidentally strangle someone?
Well,
Hear me out.
You could accidentally kill
Hear me out.
somebody.
Hear me out.
Maybe he was strangling her.
Yeah.
You know, didn't want to go all the way. He just
Right.
wanted to put a little bit of fear into her.
I mean, I know it happens during like sex. People,
But
do
also,
that
here's
shit.
another thing. Here's a scenario, and Louis J. Gomez brought this up, I think. So this isn't my theory, but what he said he would have done is, you immediately go to the cops and say that she liked to be choked during sex, and you guys were having sex, and you were choking
went a little
her,
too far.
and then she wasn't moving.
Yeah.
and you get a lawyer, or you get a lawyer and you tell that to the lawyer,
people-
not to 12. You don't tell that to 12.
People do that, but you tell that to the lawyer. But people do that.
The
and
operators-
they
I mean,
still
it's happened before.
They still get some time. You know?
Yeah, but you'll get less time
Yeah.
than that bitch was nagging and saying some nonsense, so I choked her out.
She's like, remember that time you made spaghetti? That shit sucked. Like, and he's like, remember how little your dick is? She's like, you know the black guy we saw at the gas station on the last stop? I sucked him in the bathroom, you fucking piece of shit, you faggot.
You know what would be funny in that scenario that you just mentioned earlier?
God
If
damn.
you like accidentally choked her to death while you were having sex, the operator would be like, "Well, did you finish?"
Did you at least finish, sir?
Bro,
Sir,
like,
did you come?
There's all kind like dude, police operators like that shit is fucking. They fucking
Fuck that job.
yeah. Fuck that job.
Did you shoot up the club?
Like you can't.
Sir,
say
did you at least
that.
spray the club up? Hey, first of all, fuck the Colts. Don't come in here with that bullshit, Cloud X.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah. Be more
So, all right.
basic.
So, yeah, let's.
about them Chiefs.
Hold on.
What happened?
Even though we lost.
I didn't watch the game because I
Chiefs?
don't give a fuck about
We didn't
football
get a,
anymore.
We didn't get a whipping.
Let's go. This is what happened to the
I
Chiefs.
know it got. I know it's
Whooping.
3-27 or something
This
like
is
that.
this is what's going on with the Chiefs right now. All right, so
Okay.
the Chiefs are driving right. We
Okay.
started
Chugging
the
along.
we started the
Chugging
season.
along.
We started the season driving.
Mm-hmm.
You ever see that movie Super 8?
No.
Yeah, I like Super 8. That movie with the train and the kids.
With the
filming
train
on
and the
8
kids.
millimeter.
So it's a movie where it's a bunch of kids.
Really good movie.
They're filming their own movie, and like there's like aliens and stuff, but they're filming their own movie. Well, this is the Chiefs season. We started off. We're the truck. We're driving on the tracks, right?
Okay.
In the opposite direction.
You're driving on the road.
We're driving on the road, but then our vehicle slowly turns onto train tracks, right?
Yeah.
And we're driving, and then there's a train,
And we're a truck.
we're a truck. We're
We're
like
driving on train tracks.
we're like a '78 Chevy pickup.
Oh my
shit.
god! Hey,
So-
hey, don't.
so-
I know
so
it's
we're-
a big oof,
So
Jeremy.
we're driving.
I know.
We're driving, and then the train just blows the truck up. And then the train derails off the tracks, and there's lots of explosions. There's a lot of death.
Okay.
There's a lot of crazy shit.
Here's my theory, and let me know how true or not you think this may be.
That's the Chiefs right now. A fucking
The Chiefs
derail.
defense is like. You ever seen that
talking
paper
to
towel
your
commercial?
in the front of your shit. Sorry.
You know what the Chiefs defense is like? You ever see those paper towel commercials when they're like, "This is us and this is the competitors."
Yeah, we're the
competitors.
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit
or-
just goes straight through.
Bro,
hold on. All right. Hold on. Let me.
we can talk.
posit this.
We'll talk for reals.
I mean, the defense is terrible,
I feel
Yes.
like yes. I know that the defense is awful.
and the offense is like we're running the same plays over and over. So everybody's figured that out, and now
I feel like
No.
Patrick Mahomes is potentially, and I hate to say this, and I hope this is not true, but potentially pulling somewhat of a Ronda Rousey type scenario.
no.
And let me explain, meaning that he is way too focused on doing commercials, endorsements, and buying this and that and
Hey,
business
guys.
shit, and
you shop at Hy-Vee.
not focusing on what actually got him to the dance and getting better at football, at what is his
What got him
main
there.
thing.
Well,
He's too he can't be. You see how many commercials he's in.
yeah.
Like
He's in a lot.
that takes time.
He's in a
So
lot.
all that has to take up some sort of his mental capacity. Instead of studying the game, you're thinking about, oh, I got to do this commercial, I got to do this thing,
But
and I hope that
it's,
that he
I don't-
doesn't go all the way, and that maybe he brings his.
I don't think it's that. What I think it is is I think Andy Reid is too old school conventional. And
I mean, is it the coaching? Is it a
Yes,
coaching
it's
problem? Is it a
coaching.
play calling
It's
problem?
coaching problems because my thing is,
Is it-
like my thing
Is it a
this.
player issue though on defense?
Okay,
and
so
like our offensive line,
the
like
the
Mason
offense
was saying.
the offense, the defense, and the special teams and the coaching. So if you look at it, right, I'm paying
So
you-
our whole team, damn
I'm,
near.
I'm paying you millions of dollars, right?
Yeah.
when players come to the sideline after fucking up and the defense is just giving up ole after ole, just letting them score, there's no intensity on the sideline. Nobody's in anybody's face. Nobody is holding anybody accountable. Nobody is They're just like, I think we got too overly confident, and we keep running the same fucking plays, the same bullshit ass plays. We have to change it, because if since the Super Bowl, every team we've played has run the same defense against us,
and it works.
Because
we're doing the same offense.
We have to make adjustments, but it just seems like we're not making enough.
Yeah, who's our defensive coach?
Steve Spagnuolo.
I don't think he has to go necessarily.
Yes.
You think so?
Yep. Big fella.
Have you seen the defense?
I mean, yeah, they're not.
But you
good,
know,
they don't have the right players.
Listen to me.
Nigga, they made my team look good.
What the problem is?
They made the Washington football team look good. We was up 13-10 at the half. Y'all got lucky and came back.
Big fella, let me tell you something. So, the Eagles were getting in us for a little bit. We haven't beat a team this year. We're in week 7. We haven't beat a team with a winning record yet.
Oh shit! Did Mahomes and Tyreek Hill get into a little altercation on the sideline?
And they probably did. They need to.
Did they?
Somebody needs to go over there and grab somebody
be like,
by the fucking
Ty,
t-shirt and go
they
pick him
need
up.
To throw my nigga Freaky Ty the ball. That's what
But
I'm talking
my
about.
thing
I mean,
is
Mahomes
this,
ain't got no time.
The problem with that is they run a too high safety. And they run a 4-man rush.
They need to put that nigga in the slot. They put him in the slot.
Yes,
then.
they need to run better plays because they keep trying to just go deep. Like, the Chiefs' offense plays fucking football like I play Madden. Like, we're trying to go.
You can't do that. You can't just go deep every
We need
play.
fucking fundamentals, but we haven't done anything. We don't run. Dude, we spent over $100 million on our fucking offensive line. Like, we got this brand new offensive line, and what they out there doing? Just letting Mahomes get beat the fuck up.
Man,
They ain't even jacking off.
Yeah, he ate one today, bro.
Bro,
yeah, he's getting
How
hurt.
many sacks
Dude,
has
Mahomes-
Mahomes
They gotta
ate
leave the
this
game.
season?
Mahomes left the game like when Jan Blachowicz knocked out Corey Anderson. Like,
Oh shit!
remember when Luke Rockhold got knocked out? He was just, dude, Mahomes took a whole like calf and fucking hip just in the face.
Damn.
Like, he just boom, like, and he was out. Like, he hit the ground and he was done. It was
CTE
fucking
nap.
Yeah. They said he cleared everything, but nigga, he was on the
Yeah,
sideline.
he took some damage.
But that's the problem is they need to change it. They need to change some things, and then next year they need to fucking. A lot of people gotta go. They gotta go. Spags gotta go. A lot of people gotta go.
What's the nigga that got caught with the little Uzi?
Frank Clark's gone
Frank
anyway.
Clark.
He gone.
That's
Okay,
because,
so
dude, after this year, we
Twice,
owe.
though, too, right? He got hit twice.
yeah, he's saying. So Mahomes went to Tyreek Hill and said, "Get open," and Tyreek Hill responded, "Stop throwing the ball to the other team, and I'll catch the ball." Oh
God.
shit!
That nigga
Oh my God!
Fuck no,
Fuck no!
we
We
don't
want
Carson.
to goddamn Carson Wentz. Get up
Carson
out of here with that
Wentz.
shit.
Nigga, we'll take Andrew Luck over Carson Wentz.
Nigga.
Kobe, don't be talking that
Let's go.
shit,
Let's get it, big
motherfucker.
fella.
'cause-
Goddamn Colts fan, get out of here.
God damn
T.Y.
it.
Hilton coming back. You know
T.Y. Hilton's not coming nowhere, nigga.
Look,
That
I
nigga
forgot
is
you a Colts fan
137
too.
years old.
Hey, rep your town though. I ain't mad at that because you know I'm a football team.
I mean, that's the
fan,
thing
so,
though.
you
Is
know.
like you gotta rep your team and proud of it. That's why Big Fella, he reps his team no
Hey,
matter
Redskins
what.
all day, baby.
And I mean, like I said,
NFC.
I've been there for the days. Like my thing though is when it comes to football, I've been there for the days of the Chiefs when
When they were
do
complete
we
ass.
really want to watch this? Because we know it's going to happen. But I'd sit there and watch it religiously knowing we're over there just getting our fucking brains beat in. But we got good. Everyone got cocky. And they rode the Chiefs' dick the entire fucking way. Every commercial, Patrick Mahomes, every SportsCenter thing, it was, the Chiefs are going to go undefeated.
Yeah.
The Chiefs got so much fucking, their head got
was a problem.
full of so much shit. It's kind of like a fighter. If everyone is on their dick going, bro, you're the shit. You're
Okay,
the shit, you're the shit, you're the
I
shit."
can. Here's a good transition. Here's a way we
very
can
true, though.
transition
That's very true.
because this is a very good similarity. Paulo Costa.
Oh fuck.
So Paulo Costa,
Man,
hold
come on.
hold on. Paulo Costa, he was an unstoppable destroyer. He was undefeated. He was everybody was sucking his dick. He was everybody scared of him or whatever the fuck, and his ego through the fucking roof.
They were scared of him and sucking his dick.
Yes.
Wow, this
They're
guy
like,
had a lot of power. No one man should have all that power, like Kanye West.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's
And Israel Adesanya took his fucking soul.
Oh, young Izzy?
Izzy took his soul.
Izzy made him his bitch. He sent that nigga on maternity leave. He impregnated him, and that nigga had to go out on maternity leave. He was turning.
Did he quote unquote send him to the Shadowland?
Not quite. He didn't go to the Shadow Realm. I mean, yeah, I guess he went to the Shadow Realm maybe, but he got knocked out.
Oh my God.
It was more of an embarrassment for Paulo.
But Paulo Costa was so hype. He just knew he couldn't lose.
Right.
Just like the Chiefs. Everybody's saying before this season started, oh, the Chiefs are going to go undefeated. Nobody can beat the Chiefs. And then so the Chiefs started believing it, just like Paulo Costa started believing it. And then when somebody proves that you're not invincible,
Yeah.
and you can't accept it and adjust and make the necessary adjustments to improve your game, your strategy, like Paulo Costa, missing weight by what, 26 pounds or something like that?
26 pounds. That's a record.
A record.
That's a lot.
He missed weight by 26 pounds.
What weight was he trying to hit?
185.
He was trying to hit 185?
Yeah, he's a middleweight, but now he's about to fight in light heavy.
Here's the thing. He wasn't trying. He was not trying because there's no way you're trying to hit 185 and you're 26 pounds over the day of.
Yeah.
You know, like you were at least, he just said, I don't want to cut weight. Essentially, he said, fuck it. I know.
But he used
Or he's 220, 230.
No, I'm sure he walks around probably 200 something or whatever, but he's getting lazy. He's probably not training like he's supposed to, so he's carrying around more weight than he normally does. And so it's going to affect him in his weight cutting because he can't fucking cut weight. Let's see. Oh, Carson Wentz.
You gonna get old man Phillip Rivers back? that nigga's coaching high school football.
That guy.
Or some
Nigga,
shit.
I'd rather have Phillip Rivers than Carson
But
Wentz.
Paulo Costa fought Marvin Vettori yesterday, and
got pieced
How'd
up.
he look? I didn't see it.
it wasn't terrible, awful, but he got beat unanimously. It was a unanimous decision. It was a bit of a slugfest, but Costa didn't. There's no way he's ready to fight Adesanya.
But I mean, Dana White was saying Polo should fight at like
205.
heavyweight. But at 205, he don't want that business, man, because
He's gonna fight Jan.
Jan blast him to the moon. There's a lot of new dudes. Because if Polo Costa had to fight, who's in light heavyweight? What's the
Yuri Prohaska.
Yes, that dude would murder him.
Yeah,
Straight murder him.
yeah. That wouldn't be good for Costa.
That dude is
Yuri
could be
Prohaska
the
is pretty
next-
nasty.
I heard they finally said that Ngannou fight
Yep.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
been
January.
announced.
with old serial gains.
That's gonna be dope.
Them cereal games.
We're gonna all have to get together for
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
Where
I
they
want
fighting?
Ngannou to get.
Huh?
I don't know where. Maybe
They're trying.
Tejas?
They're gonna try to do it in France
or in France.
because they're both Frenchmen.
In
Because do you
France.
know how much money that would bring if they fought in some kind of big stadium in France? They're both Frenchmen
Yeah.
who train together.
But you know, France probably on some bullshit. with
France
the
might be on some
whole-
bullshit. But if they fight, they need to
thing.
do it in front of a crowd because that is going to be a clang and bang event.
Yeah,
They probably do it in France, or they gonna do it like in Vegas, where they
Yeah.
usually do.
Because I mean that fight, like the goal of that fight is to not get hit. Because if you get hit, you're done.
So when's that shit?
January, I think it's like January 22nd, 23rd, somewhere around there. They're doing it in like the middle of January.
They do that right after Martin Luther King Day.
I
Perfect.
don't know, but
Perfect.
it's gonna be dope though. I'm with it.
Man,
But
got to talk about listen.
Oh, you go ahead. Go ahead.
go ahead.
I don't
All
want.
right, I was just looking up when exactly this Cyril Ngannou fight is.
I'm pretty sure it's January. Is what they announced. I don't know if they announced today.
Oh, they announced that today.
No, I said I don't know. If
Oh,
they
the
announced-
actual day they just said.
Yeah, the actual day they were talking about.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, they might not have the whole card put together. That is kind of a ways out.
Okay.
What was you gonna say, Crespo?
Motherfucking Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
That shit was crazy.
That shit was
Okay,
crazy.
so I heard about that,
what
and I
happened?
purposely I was gonna put this topic in the, or put this in the topics or whatever, but then I seen you just did.
Yeah.
But so I didn't look into it, so we could kind of do it now. But I kind of know. I think I know a little bit about what's happened. So this article here.
Oh shit, they trying to hang somebody. But this is
What do you
my,
mean they're trying to hang somebody?
because I said Alec Baldwin was given prop gun by a crew member who had previous safety complaints.
Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't read that
I was
whole
like,
thing.
oh,
So they're trying to say they're trying to
it's
pin
his
it on
fault.
somebody else.
It's his fault.
So
But my question about this whole scenario is, how does this work? Because Alec Baldwin technically killed somebody and injured another person.
But it's
So
in the act of like it wasn't intentional because they're shooting a movie.
true, but
Is it manslaughter then?
still,
It's not it's not anything.
I don't know. I
somebody
mean,
died for
because-
real.
Right, but
Accidental death.
nobody's gonna get charged because
I
in
bet
manner
there's
of-
contracts and waivers
Yes.
and shit like that have
right
been
because
signed.
there's a ton of stuff, and you
Insurance
know, as soon as it
payments.
happened, all the lawyers that rock with this shit are like, "Hey, look," and yeah, like obviously he didn't mean to. Like
Right.
he's making a movie,
Right.
So,
I'm not saying he meant to. I'm just saying, like, how the fuck does that work?
but
though? 'Cause
nobody's gonna get charged. It's just an accidental death. Like, so what'll happen is that person who died, their family obviously will sue the movie company. They'll get rich and they'll get checks from it, and that's just what will happen. Like
Okay.
because it's an accidental death.
you think the movie's still gonna come out?
Probably not. I mean, I don't think
I heard
that it
this
would.
happened
I think it'll
before-
still come out, unfortunately.
It
I heard-
might, but I mean, how do you? I don't know. How do you go about?
Here,
that?
here's
Go ahead.
here's the thing though.
Listen, this is gonna sound fucked up, but
Go ahead.
this isn't any different than anybody else dying on set of a movie ever.
Right.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
yeah, like somebody slipping and
It's
falling
gonna
or
come
whatever
out.
But,
kind of.
but my thing though
Actually,
is like, my
n-
thing
it is. It is.
because my thing is shit that happened back in the day. They didn't have technology like we do now. Like they didn't have all this shit. Like imagine making a movie in the 50s. If somebody died, it's because they don't have mats. They don't have shit. You know
But I
what I
mean,
mean?
Motherfuckers have died in
They don't-
2010, 2015. You know,
Right, but here's the thing. Number one, to Marcus's point, kind of about technology. Why are you using a real gun? Like,
That's yeah.
why?
I didn't
You
really
don't
use real
need
guns,
to.
yeah.
You could. There are plenty of. You have a huge budget. You can make prop guns if you need to that function properly, or
It was
you can
supposed to
just
be a
buy.
prop gun with blanks in it.
yeah, it's what
No, it was.
Prop gun with blanks in
No,
it.
it said it was. They were announcing at the time that it was a cold gun, meaning that it was an unloaded weapon. Instead, it was loaded with live rounds. It was a real gun, just with no bullets, is what they were supposed to do. Because you can use CG to make a gun look like it's shooting, at least a muzzle flash, and you could get an
But-
airsoft gun that's gas powered that fucking blows the hammer back.
Right.
So
But my thing is,
why are you using a real gun, number one? And number two, if you are using a real gun and you're Alec fucking Baldwin, you're an idiot because you just assumed. You have no sense of gun safety. You know you're using a real gun that's supposed to be loaded with no rounds, and you don't check to make sure there's no rounds in it
So
before you fire it at someone.
My homie made a point because he does movies. I got a homie that does movies, and they're just little like C-rated movies, you know, D-rated.
Yeah, like indie
Yeah,
indie shit.
They indie shit. But he said he was like, I'm gonna throw a plot twist out there.
All right.
What if Alex Baldwin was sleeping
Was sleeping with
with the lady?
The
that got
lady?
shot?
And he killed. Hey.
I
Okay.
mean,
What if she hit him with the?
there would have to be some sort of evidence of that.
I know, but it's just a plot twist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what if that was the case? Like, she was like, "Look, I'm gonna tell you."
That's a large like claim though.
I know, but we were just talking about conspiracy
Yeah.
theories, and you know, I mean, what if it happened? He was like, "Look, I don't know. Oh, it's loaded. My bad."
So
Sorry.
yeah,
Sorry.
Baldwin fired a prop gun on the New Mexico set of the film Rust Thursday, killing 42-year-old Halnya Hutchings and wounding director Joel Souza, who was standing behind her.
Didn't like the script.
I mean,
He like
What is the job of Halnya Hutchins or whatever?
She was
he's a
the cinematographer.
So
He didn't like the way she was shooting his angles.
So why was he even pointing the gun at her then? You don't like.
she was holding
Right.
the camera.
Was he not supposed to
Right,
shoot
'cause
the person in the film?
I don't think maybe there wasn't anyone.
Why
in
wasn't it
film.
the other actor being
like,
shot?
Like I mean,
or it could
what
have
if
been
he
like
coulda just-
we need a straight on shot of you shooting this
Yes,
gun.
Yeah.
And then he fired, but you would think though, like in all the years of making movies, because he's done a lot of movies,
Yeah.
and you would think because I can tell the difference between a loaded gun, like the weight, and an unloaded gun.
Yes. Maybe he doesn't fuck with guns and he's a
Correct.
fucking he hates guns or something,
Right.
which if that's the case, why are you doing a movie where you're shooting a gun then, you fuck? But I don't know if that's necessarily the case. But
Bad
if
Actors.
right, he's just a
Like,
fucking
that
actor.
bad.
He may be completely ignorant about guns and gun
Right.
safety and that kind of stuff, but that is retarded
Most
to
definitely.
give actors to give untrained people real guns.
I'm more than positive they train it. I mean, because before you go into any kind of movie, they have to show you how to handle it.
No, they don't. Obviously
don't.
not.
In Cali, probably not. What you mean?
I mean, I seen the John Wick. We remember the John Wick training movie?
But those
Keanu
are
Reeves
different,
is a
though.
different type of human being.
Right.
Keanu Reeves didn't have to fucking take jujitsu and go to Terran Tactical and train his ass off and get really good at shooting guns for real.
But that made the movie dope.
But he did that because, yeah, it made the movie super dope because you see him actually doing the moves and he's doing real shit that's amazing. But he's not shooting anybody. He doesn't have to be good at shooting
yeah.
to do that movie, but he did.
Yeah.
He chose to. He's interested in guns and he knows, I'm sure, more about guns than we do.
Yeah.
Most def. But I mean, there are movies where I'm sure people are shooting guns who don't ever shoot guns in their meantime, spare time.
Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
own guns.
Probably
don't
most
have
times.
Guns.
Probably most actors don't
But
shoot guns regularly.
but at the end of the day, like obviously, I don't think it's Alex Baldwin's fault because obviously he's an actor. But
I don't think he should go to jail
No.
unless some sort of other
like
circumstances
Right.
arise, like he was
they're
fucking
like,
that bitch.
we found a hate letter about him
Yeah.
and her in his
Does he
pocket.
get 30 days in county, 6 months probation?
I mean,
No, not
I think he might just have to get.
They gave him 40 years. He didn't
Fuck
mean
it.
to.
But yeah, ultimately, that sucks.
It
Hopefully, her family gets paid, but
I mean,
that's
they will.
trash. That
But that
she fucking
definitely
died.
That definitely sucks. Like you got to hear about your loved one in that circumstances. But I mean, because you would think, I mean, movies are supposed to be safe, especially when it comes to guns.
Okay, so what's this story here about Crespo? A daycare owner gets 6 years for hiding 26 kids in the basement.
Oh, yeah.
What's your girl doing here? Why your girl hiding kids in the basement?
First
Crespo?
of all, we was trying to get that bag, nigga. So
Trying to get that
Trying to get
that human trafficking bag.
Hey.
Hold up.
Why does
So-
bitch look like Caitlyn Jenner?
Ugh.
Oh God! For real, it look like right
Come on,
there
man.
is
You don't
where
got a
peel
weak
her hair
stomach.
off.
You trying to make me throw up and shit,
God
nigga?
damn.
Why does bitch look like Caitlyn Jenner with throw up and doo doo on her?
First of all, let me ask you. That's what gets you.
Yeah, this nigga has got the weakest stomach I ever heard. You say like vomit, and he's like, "Oh God, please stop!" No. I'm like, boogers. He's like, "Oh no, oh."
Oh God! I like it.
It looked like Cloud X mama. Yeah, that does look a lot like Cloud X's mother.
Unfortunately, we all go over there.
She makes.
Caitlyn Jenner with doo doo and boogers on her.
Oh God!
Just imagine that real deeply, Crespo. Imagine a opening anus with doo doo coming out of it, plopping onto Caitlyn Jenner's face. Just imagine it.
No, my eyes are open. We're
my God.
talking about the scenario.
So she hid 26 kids in the basement.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Big
so
ups.
I
Cloud
guess
X.
So how long in the basement?
Yeah.
All
So
right,
what happened?
She had, I guess she was running a babysitting operation, right? And you're only allotted a certain amount of children.
So she was she's like, yeah, bring your kid over and chucking him in the basement.
What is the maximum on there?
I mean, all right, here, let me read this article then real quick. So, Colorado Springs, a Colorado daycare owner convicted of keeping 26 children hidden in the basement of her business 2 years ago has been sentenced to 6 years in prison. I'm guessing just right now from what I've read so far, she only got 6 years. None of these kids probably died, so that's probably good.
No, they were all like in like fucking shitty ass diapers and they was like in a dark fucking basement just
You know what I don't
themselves pretty
understand?
much.
You know what I don't get?
What's that?
This is what I don't get. So,
She
imagine.
was trying to
Listen,
go ahead.
if all of us had children, right?
Okay.
Say your kid is here. How do you not fuck this bitch up?
I mean, I'm hitting that bitch with the Marty Jannetty.
Because 26 kids, that's a few parents.
yeah.
That's one parent.
Oh shit! Quincy
She had
dropped-
all my kids,
Quincy
all
pulled-
26 of them. They're
Quincy-
like, keep these motherfuckers.
Quincy pulled
Quincy
up
don't-
one of
Quincy
those
don't never pull out.
Nissan NV 3500. and was just like, "You taking them?" And she's like,
Hell no, 26.
26, sir. You need to stop it.
You need to get your
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
dick
26 kids every time you call Quincy. Where you at?
Fuck
At the
that.
hospital.
removed. My wife pregnant again.
That nigga don't never pull out.
You could pull out?
That's an option.
Jesus Christ.
Death.
Wait a minute.
That's what I'm saying. Death. I would have been.
All right, so let's continue here.
I'll be
Yeah,
having
so-
kids in the
football team.
basement.
So she's been
That's
sentenced to
all-
6 years in prison
offense and defense.
after parents said children suffered trauma, including sleeping problems and anxiety. A judge issued. How do you drop your kid off at a daycare and just you never come back? You
probably
never
had to-
wonder where they are.
She probably had
You
the
never go
upstairs
back and
set
look
up real
at the
nice.
daycare.
She probably
Hold
had
on.
upstairs
Time
real
out.
nice.
And this
then
is in
downstairs was-
Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
What
So,
the fuck?
There's always something going down over
Hold
there,
on.
ain't it?
Let's read on. Faith was only licensed to care for up to 6 children at her Colorado Springs private daycare, and only 2 of them were allowed to be under the age of 2. But police who went into her Mountain Play Place daycare in November 2019 after receiving reports there were more children than were allowed, found 25 children in the basement, including 12 under the age of 2, prosecutors said. There were 2 adult employees supervising them in the basement, and one of them accepted a plea deal and testified at Faith's trial. Oh my God! So she snitched. So here's what it seems.
That's what that means.
So they was doing some shit.
Here's what it seems like happened.
$200 a week.
So this headline makes it seem way worse than it is. Daycare owner gets 6 years for hiding 26 kids in her basement.
Time out.
Oh my God, they must have been chained up
Time
and they're
out.
like eating dog food or something.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Does no one do the research before they drop their kids off with somebody?
I don't know.
Because I
No.
think I would.
I would.
I would, but apparently.
But-
I mean,
But
Here's
at
the
the
thing.
same time, like for
People
instance,
did not.
you go to pick your kids up, right? And there's like 15 other people, and you're like, "Oh fuck, there's a lot of y'all." And then they just start bringing kids up from the basement, just like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Here,
Bitch, what was he doing now?
here's the thing.
Like,
Y'all got
Cloud
a sweatshop
X-
down there?
right?
What
Kid
her
come up
crime
with a pair of shoes?
what her crime actually is
Yeah.
Understand?
licensing. Shit, she doesn't have the license to have 26 kids. She only has a license to have
6.
6.
But you also got to be able to take care of them.
Yes, but I would like to see what were the conditions.
Right.
Because
I completely
if parents
understand.
were 26 parents or
Yes.
maybe a few less dropped their kids off and there was a staff member watching these kids in the basement,
I get it.
maybe
What her
how big
basement-
what did her
what her
basement look
basement
like?
look like?
How big was her house?
Did her basement have carpet?
That's very
If
true.
you can have 26 kids, like
Was there a kitchen down there?
it's a daycare,
Like
you know
my
what I'm
thing
saying?
is this, like for instance, like if we went down into Crespo's basement and there's 26 kids, okay, there's 2 bedrooms, some beds, like there's a TV, you know.
Like
what I mean?
it's a lot of kids
But
for
if,
sure,
if you
but
came to pick your kid up and went down in my basement, you'd be like, the fuck? Like,
yeah.
you know?
You'd be like, all right, somebody needs to go to jail.
Somebody's gonna die today.
But so I don't honestly think that she did anything that wrong.
I understand.
I would
No,
need more evidence
I'm with
to
Quincy.
immediately say that she's a terrible, awful person, because this headline makes you think she had kids tied up in the basement and was hiding them
sweatshop.
away. But no, parents were dropping their kids off.
Off Travis Scott's.
But
But
then,
my
Parents,
thing
hold
is-
on.
but then, so you hear the story and you try to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Then you see the picture.
Yeah, she's ugly as fuck.
She
So
looks
what?
like a crazy
I wouldn't drop
person.
my kid off at that bitch's house.
Hell no! Look at her,
But
bro.
a lot
That's
of
the
people.
jail picture though. That's the
Yeah,
look in her face when she
that's true.
realizing that shit's getting real.
That's true.
But
She knows she's
also-
about to get 6 years. That's a mugshot.
But also
just
though,
fucked up.
I mean, I'd like to I'm with Quincy. I'd like to see the conditions because, like, there's
Parents were dropping their kids
there's-
off, and their kids were going home.
Yeah.
I'm sure
'Cause it's
because
not like-
their kids weren't missing.
It's not like them one people that was in California that had like they 6 kids in the basement because they got a life.
Yeah, like they weren't. She didn't
They they
kidnap
weren't tied up
kids.
down there. Like I said, if
Is
kids.
down there watching Teletubbies.
But if there was if I came over to your house and I'm
Eating
I'm
Oreos.
upstairs and I see 3 kids and I'm like, all right, here's my baby, take care of her. But then I go downstairs and there's 26 kids, everybody playing Mario Kart.
Right. Oh, okay. Imagine this. You've got a decently
they got
sized.
babies down there playing Mario Kart.
You've got a decently sized house, and you've got a decently sized house.
It's about
Imagine this scenario.
conditions.
Okay.
You've got a pretty nice house, and you're a fucking babysitter for some gay reason.
Okay.
And you go and get your license, and they only approve you to have 6 kids.
Okay.
And
How big?
but you're doing your daycare thing for a couple of months, and you're like, man, this 6 kids thing ain't shit. Like,
This ain't enough.
and
Bro,
I
it
could make
is
more
enough.
bread. Like I got them all in one room. Like I could be,
Bro, you can charge.
and then so you're like, well, let me just take on 9.
Bro, she
I don't
made-
wanna go crazy.
She could have been making bread too because man, the average kid you can charge $150 to $200 a week.
Okay,
But what
so
if it happened
hold
like
on,
this,
hold on. So now you've got 9 kids,
Oh shit.
and you're 3 over. Is that so terrible? No, you're still
No.
completely taking care of them, all right.
No.
But then one disgruntled parent reports you or something and says,
Quincy-
"Oh, they got too many kids up in there,"
Quincy
and so they come check
snitches.
you out, and you've got 2 extra kids now,
Oh shit.
and now you're going to jail.
Just
Potentially
saying.
because you violated this license and you had too many kids or something.
Yeah.
Like potentially that's kind of what happened. I mean, she had more than 2.
Yeah,
She had
true.
26,
No, she going to prison.
like a lot
It
more.
was fucked up.
Yeah.
She
She
ain't
was
going to
booming.
But also, I'd like to see
But-
some of these parents like
What were
was
the parents were leaving their kids there.
26 is a lot.
The parents were okay with leaving their kids there.
Yeah, that's true.
She's going to the good old country club.
I mean, that's true. But yeah, the parents were okay with leaving their kids there.
That way country club.
It sucks, but she might be going to a nicer one.
Man, I was watching before we get into that, I was
Yeah, go
watching Mike Tyson hot boxing with Freddie Gibbs, and he showed him these videos about Uncle Luke and Freak Nick back in the day.
Yeah. I'm not familiar.
I was completely unaware of how
Yeah, I don't-
nasty them bitches was getting down back in the day.
What is
apparently-
this? I mean, I've heard of Freak Nick. It's like some freak
Yeah.
party or some shit, freak block party or some shit.
On
Bitches
this
freaking on the
podcast
shit.
with Freddie Gibbs, Mike Tyson proceeded to go on YouTube. We're not going to do it now, obviously.
Obviously.
We're going to do it a little later. And Googled like Uncle Luke in concert or something. And these niggas was like getting their dick sucked on stage, eating bitches' ass on stage.
All right.
Like
I mean, that sounds like a good time.
this
When
nigga
was
was
this?
like getting his dick sucked and rapping. I said, this nigga's the GOAT.
I mean, that's pretty
When was this?
awesome.
That's pretty fucking impressive.
That's pretty sweet.
Uncle
bro.
Luke and the
No, I mean, like,
whatever
what year was this?
I don't know, like the early 90s. or
Oh
some
yeah,
shit.
say you
Okay.
can't do that now.
Nah, this is early 90s.
Motherfuckers got their phone out like, oh my god,
And then-
Uncle Luke is getting his dick sucked on the fucking stage.
And the
Cancel this
crazy-
motherfucker right
The
now.
craziest thing about that whole thing was they got paid.
Those hoes?
No, Uncle Luke and the hype crew, whatever.
Oh
their
yeah,
name
they
was.
got paid to get their dick sucked.
Yes,
yeah, because
they
they're
were.
performers.
Yes,
Yes.
They're performing the act of getting their dick sucked.
while rapping twerk songs.
Yeah, twerk songs and shit.
I was
Hey,
like, oh
that's crazy.
my
That's
God,
wild.
though.
You niggas.
You know how it
But
goes.
that was a quick side. I was like, God damn. I was like, Uncle Luke might be one of the goats.
You know,
Nigga got his dick sucked while rapping on stage. I was like, Young Dolph ain't did
you know
that.
how crazy. Speaking of like wild shit on YouTube,
Jay-Z ain't did that. Let me stop.
you know there's specific terms you can type into YouTube,
Okay.
and you'll get full fucking butt naked porn essentially.
What?
Yes. How the fuck? And this is kind of a I don't not necessarily a
How
side
has that
note,
not
but
been flagged?
right. How the fuck has that not been flagged? Yet they're able to flag
Us for listening to fucking video or watching video.
right, or us, or
Oh,
some
fuck
other
boy,
whatever
YouTube.
podcast type shit. But
Pussy
you,
boy ass YouTube.
but you can't find this video that has full penetration.
Mother. On God?
I can't say
Cause
that
Bill's
I
like,
have
"I'm
seen
gonna
it,
go
but
watch
I've seen butt naked hoes for sure. Like you look up naked yoga, fucking butt naked hoes on YouTube, and it's not just bitches doing yoga.
Yeah.
Like,
Bitch over there twerking and shit. Like, okay, first we gonna do
and
the...
some of it is like you understand, like, oh, I see how they're kind of getting around. Like, oh, this is like a breastfeeding video or something like that. Like, no, it's not just that. It's shit like,
They got
okay, well,
breastfeeding
obviously this
videos,
belongs
bitches
on
popping their
Pornhub,
titties
right?
out. Oh
Like-
my God.
It's just like a full grown.
I had
dude
no
that, like,
idea.
Yeah.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
That's how fucked up that shit is. Like,
it's just me sucking on a titty, and they're just like, I'm breastfeeding.
this is my how you breastfeed as an adult. Nom, nom, nom.
Oh my God.
Like what?
Like, this is how you clean a mess up.
Here's how you get your dick sucked. This is for medical purposes only. Oh God.
Something's happening.
I have Cash App and
That's crazy.
You can Venmo me right now.
That is insane. That
Jesus
for real though,
Christ.
that's really crazy that YouTube will flag us for fucking watching fucking video snippets on our podcast.
Yeah.
But bitches is fully ass naked talking about naked yoga.
Huh.
Wow. I'm really amazed.
I'm really amazed.
Let's see what you about to look up, bro.
Wow, there it is.
Naked
I
yoga.
mean, obviously I can't show this, but I mean, make sure the volume isn't on. It might be playing some wild shit, but like,
Should drop a comment if you're still watching.
right?
On game. Hit that follow, subscribe,
Yes, sir.
if you will.
Okay. Oh, I understand. It may be inappropriate for some users. So this thick, big titty bitch.
Yee.
can do yoga. But
Okay, all right. Well, she's not naked.
I mean, she's close
I
to
mean,
it.
you. It's
If she
Wow.
if they don't consider that naked, the
right.
fuck-
You know what I'm saying? You can do all that,
like she is at the finish line of being.
but I
naked.
mean, there's
like big fella.
Hey,
let
you
me
should
tell you
search,
something.
Uncle Luke.
Uncle
in
Luke.
concert.
Yo.
What
I
is
wanna-
this? Hold on.
Hey, yes, sir, big fella.
What the fuck?
This is like some old German shit. Is this
That's a clickbait
some old?
bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't. You know, there's a few spots.
Bitch ain't.
Look, butt naked. I mean,
Oh.
naked old bitches. She got some nice fucking titties on her though for an old bitch.
Yeah, but she,
I'd smack them around.
That chick looked like a carton of cigarettes.
But see, YouTube. We're on YouTube right now watching this.
Oh, YouTube. I'm really.
Oh no,
disappointed
this is
in
art, bro. How dare you
you.
say
I'm very
let's go.
disappointed in you right now.
that's art.
this is art,
But we can't talk about a video from fucking.
but we
Top
can't
Gear
show
or some
somebody
shit.
else's video?
That's some bullshit.
Yeah. Fucking Uncle Luke.
Uncle Louie.
God damn it.
Oh my god, what the fuck
That
is
type of again concert or something.
Kobe's gay self talking about?
13 to 12
Shit,
Colts.
gonna win.
Colts is ass.
Y'all playing San Francisco? Get out of here.
Get on up out of here.
You know.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, we can find some shit, but we can end on
There we go.
this shit here.
I
So
thought it was funny.
this video, I guess I could probably still play the video, but yeah, man shows up at an anti Dave Chappelle Netflix protest
It
with a
was
sign
just
saying he likes Dave and thinks his jokes are funny. I've already heard about this. I haven't seen the video,
It's
but
pretty
then the protesters just fucking take a sign and try to fuck him up, and then say he's got a weapon, and it's fucking lame. Let's.
Say he's got a weapon.
Because people are like, this person right here would
Are
get
gee.
all the elbows. Like jokes.
All right, so they're just yelling and screaming, and
Jokes are funny.
Dave's a very funny guy. I like
Dave's a very funny guy.
Dave.
yeah.
I like Dave. I like him. I like his jokes. I'm in charge of the protest now.
He said, "I'm in charge of the protest now."
Yo, that's low key like some Rick and Morty type shit. So they're just ripping his sign from him.
That's assault.
Why?
That's assault.
Because that's what fucking bitch ass bitches do.
He's got a weapon. He's got a weapon.
What a bunch of fucking.
Damn, now
Bitches.
hey, Paul, now that was gay. Now that was gay what they just did right there.
Yeah, the motherfucker
Soon as he
broke his
broke his
sign
sign,
and left him with a stick and was
got
like,
a weapon.
"He's got a weapon, get him!" Like
Wow.
that just goes to show you how
That's
disingenuous.
gay.
He knew what he was doing.
That's gay.
He wanted to get that dude fucked up. He wanted everybody to mob and fucking kill this dude, and he wouldn't have felt anything, any type of regret, remorse, or fucking responsibility for essentially inciting a murder against this fucking
Yeah.
dude.
That's
That's what he was trying to do.
But see,
That's how crazy shit has gotten now.
Bro, you know how hard it is for me to not throw an elbow as close as that person is to me?
Yeah, I'm gonna say if that motherfucker ran up on me.
Like,
grabbed
bro,
my
like
shit,
this person right here, I don't care if you man, woman, alien, robot, whatever. If you are that close with your hands up, you are asking to get
But
in. Yeah.
here's the
Punch you
thing:
right
as soon
in-
as you do, they want you to do that because as
Good,
soon as you
because
do
soon
that,
as I do that, a hot Glock's
well,
coming
she
out.
wanted to be a man.
then you don't have enough
She
bullets.
wanted to be a
Huh?
man.
You don't have enough
Got a
bullets
face
in
mask
your
on.
The
I
first
can't
person
tell
that
whether
gets
this is a
hit, the
bitch or a
bullet's
boy.
gonna
Look
hit
at
the
her.
person behind them.
Yes.
And they're gonna be like, "Oh
Look at
shit!"
her. Look,
But then
she
it
wanted
turns
to be a
into a
man.
track meet.
She's got a ring on the left hand finger. So
I'm pretty
that's the
sure
man.
I can outrun everyone in this circle.
So she can get the good old uppercut.
Look, Quincy, bro, a 20-year-old boy looking like that, pull up on me that close, he's getting hit in the face.
I don't think that's
yes,
a boy,
but if
though.
you
That's
hit
what that
if
is,
you
though.
hit that person
Yep.
in the face
20-year-old
who has
man.
an angry fucking gay mob behind them,
Okay.
they're waiting. They're waiting for an excuse to be a victim. So as soon as you hit them, then they all mob you and fucking just beat the shit out of you, rip you to pieces.
But what if you train like Ip Man?
Nobody can beat up fucking a mob of people by
He
themselves.
beat up 10 people by himself,
They did,
Quincy.
man.
That was a movie.
And he did that in real life.
Hey, but that's that nigga though.
He is that nigga.
He did. He was like,
saying,
I
shout
want
out Ip
10.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
10
That's one
of
of
them
my favorite
showed
kung
up,
fu
and he was
Me
like,
10 of them
bip,
niggas.
bop,
I'll
bip,
fuck 'em
bop,
all
bip.
Ip Man.
Yeah, bro, what?
I was gonna say if you said no, we was gonna kick you out. Like,
All right, hold on. Watch this. Hey,
just saying.
Cloud X, if you still in here, have you seen It Man? Watch this. This fuck nigga ain't seen no It Man. He a bitch.
His bitch ass ain't gonna lie.
You know, he about to lie. Watch this nigga
Cap
cap
showed-
right here.
I seen one.
Let's see all
I
the
seen-
caps.
I seen him.
he ain't seen.
He
shit.
ain't in here. He a little girl. He
But
ain't
she know
typing
for
and
Ben,
shit.
too.
He what?
Ben
Yeah, I
probably
think Ben.
I know he's seen it. But
Ben
you
probably
gotta
seen
get
it, man. I don't
comments
know.
up, bro.
Have you seen It Man?
It
Ben?
Man's that movie, big fella. Let me tell you
That's
something.
one of my favorite martial arts movies of all time.
Anytime
Okay.
an
One
Asian,
of 'em.
Asian person
I
walks
like,
to the
you ever
fucking
seen Iron Monkey?
Iron Monkey, you ain't got shit on It Man. Anytime an Asian dude walks to the front of the
think I
fucking
have.
mat and he puts his potato down, it's over. A nigga knows some shit. He put his
You
potato
ever seen
down.
Iron
and was like,
Monkey?
No, maybe. I might have seen it. I don't remember. it.
Hold on, let's see what Ben said in the chat. Here, hold on. Yeah, I heard. I told you that nigga ain't seen that movie. At least he didn't lie. At least he didn't lie.
That nigga was about to lie for Cap. Y'all seen it?
Yeah, you gotta
Oh,
see
yeah.
that. This nigga ain't seen nothing. All right, but so Ben says, Can you protect your property in Missouri? Yes. The use of physical force to defend one's property is allowed in Missouri by Missouri residents.
You can protect your property.
Yes, of course you can, but
you should also
number one, we don't know what state this is in. This thing is happening in necessarily, and they would have. It's your word against them. If you are the first one to punch this fucking man bitch, then they're gonna scream victim and be like, he attacked me, so we had to attack him. Did it. You know. So either way, it's not gonna be good for you.
I'll be backing up sharper than that stick.
Like
he's got a the second that nigga ripped off his fucking sign.
Yeah,
but that's the bitch.
I mean, that's what I want to do.
That's the bitch.
That was hella gay.
What feels right and like what should happen is that dude should just immediately get fucking thrown to space. Like if I was just like had Superman powers or something and I had my sign that says I like Dave and he came and broke my shit, then I just grab him and just chuck him up directly into space as soon as he says he's got a weapon.
Yeah.
And then that's what should happen, but you can't throw him into space. Damn because if you throw him into space, then nobody's gonna fuck with you, and if they do, then you throw them into space.
What happened?
Or laser eye them.
But what just happened recently? They showed the person who staged the walkout at Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That person.
Glib Glop Jones.
Glib Glop, yeah.
Glib Glop Jones.
What do you guys think about that person?
Optimus Prime.
She, I don't know what she is.
Whatever.
She just got people exposed to her Twitter and some other stuff, and she was making racial comments towards Asian people and a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, you be hating on the
but that's
Asian,
the thing is
my Asian brothers.
Everybody is quick to be like, look what you did, and then they find out some shit about you, and you're like, well.
See, here's the thing. Like all of this woke social justice, like Twitter rage, hate type shit.
I had it for my team coach.
It goes with any social media though. Inevitably, it always the goalpost keeps moving. Nothing is ever okay, and inevitably, it always comes for the people who are outspoken the most. Because you engage in this tactic, you live by the sword, you die by the sword, essentially.
Yeah.
Like that's the game they're playing because you're playing the game of look for who I can attack to get clout. And then when you get clout, then other people are looking at you like, oh, what can I find on this person? How can I attack them to get clout? Like, look, I'm the one that took down this person. Look at me, give me clout. Woohoo. And it's just a whole game until they're just eating their own.
Yeah.
It makes no fucking sense.
Quincy
Why?
texted AIDS back in 2009.
I mean, people do stupid shit for clout all the time.
Or
like I said,
people make mistakes in the fucking.
Like I was on the internet the other day, big fella, and I seen
We're on
this
the internet
lady,
right now.
Right? I seen this lady, and she was doing stuff for clout, and she dipped a whole stick of butter in a thing of ragu and took a bite of it. And I was like, oh, God. And that's what people do for clout.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Remember when that nigga ate a dead rat?
Yes. That dude's probably dead.
The things people do
You
for
see that
clout.
shit on World Star?
He ate a dead rat.
Nigga ate a fucking rat.
Like he bit into a dead rat.
Yeah, like on live stream.
Everything.
Like
he was throwing up, and it was.
Ben said that he's not gay.
That's a lie.
Ben, stop it.
I don't.
Stop it.
Stop it.
I don't go in people's business like that. I'm a good
He
Christian.
typed it, so you know.
All right, we're gonna wrap up on this. You seen Squid Game?
Of course, I seen Squid Game.
Have you seen all of it?
Yes.
I only seen the first episode.
I haven't seen any of it.
I've only seen the first episode.
shit.
It's really dope.
Have you
should
seen it,
watch
Nico?
Si, senor.
I need to watch it. Obviously.
Hey, that
Give
nigga,
me-
that nigga Son Woo. Fuck that nigga.
Yeah. Who?
Bitch.
Hold up. Don't spoil shit for me. Don't tell me
Don't
who's a
spoil
bitch and
anything.
who's cool.
So I've heard you're not supposed to listen to it in English.
Of course not. Why would
listen to
you?
it in Korean?
You don't. If
I
you're
listen-
not a bitch,
I listen to it
you
in Korean
watch
and
the
watch subtitles.
with
you watch
subtitles.
shit in the original way it was intended.
Let me ask you this: did you
And
watch It Man with
watch-
subtitles?
Yeah, subtitles. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Nigga.
You better be using them subs.
And nigga, watch with the English version.
Speaking of subs, subscribe to our channel. No, I'm just kidding. Fucking shilling.
Shout out to everybody except Cloud X. Sound like him.
Shout out everybody in the chat for coming out except for Cloud X.
He's
Everybody
Talking about some damn Carson Wentz.
he's a homosexual.
degrade
Carson
Cloud X in the
Wentz.
chat.
Oh, Cloud X.
Oh, once I get
Degrade him. Dox him, actually. Put his address in the chat.
Oh, he didn't finish watching the rest of this.
I mean,
You
whatever.
know what
This
happens.
fucking
They just do a bunch
They
of
do a
stupid
bunch of
shit.
nothing
Fuck
happens.
with him.
They don't
Anybody
fight
get
him.
punched in the
Okay, I
mouth.
want
They don't fight him.
Oh, okay.
Nobody.
But what if somebody as big as, like some big heavyweight UFC fighter went out there? You think they still do this?
No, if that was Francis Ngannou with that sign, they wouldn't have done
They'd
that.
be like, "Sir,
because
sorry."
he wouldn't have to beat up the whole mob.
He'd hit one person.
He'd hit that one guy who broke his sign, who lost his fucking mind for a second and broke Francis Ngannou's sign, and he would just look at him like and throw him into space.
Ah, motherfucker.
You should not have touched my sign. No.
Why do you break my sign?
Now I will take you and throw you into the air, and when you come down,
You will go to the moon,
There we go.
and we will leave you there.
And with that,
On that note, that's the
Roll Up Gas
podcast, baby.
Podcast. We out of here.
Roll Up Gas Podcast. Appreciate
Take it
you checking
easy.
us out.
Nico,
Hit us up
appreciate
with
you stopping
that.
by.
With that like, yeah, young Nico Bellic in the building.
I also don't appreciate Nico was in the podcast longer than you, Crespo.
Yeah, right. I don't appreciate that.
I was
Don't
here.
let that happen. Nico was on this podcast longer than Crespo today. That's been noted because he was sitting in your spot, and Crespo was off trying to make business deals or some nonsense.
Crespo was
I
out
was
jerking
securing a
people.
guest for next week.
You were securing a guest.
Yes.
Roll Up Gas Podcast. rollupgaspodcast at gmail.com.
Can't be doing interviews and shit.
We're on Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, all the good. Hit us up.
Fuck the Colts. Let's go
Fuck
Chiefs.
the Colts. Let's fucking go.
We're going on a mob witch hunt to Kobe's house.